Well, it's Wednesday. Me and Micah are going to put in some culverts down here at the lot. My car will be here after a while. God, man, I tell you what, this new backhoe is just nice. My car, it's coming in here from Cleveland, Ohio. I think they were supposed to have left between 6:30 and 7 this morning. So we are going to put these culverts in down here at the lot. We're having some really bad runoff. We've always had the runoff problem, but I worked on my yard on the side there, and I got it all seeded from straw, and man, it looked sharp. And now all the settlements is getting it, and it's covering it all up. So we're going to fix that problem here today. I'm going to pull around here to in front of the storeroom, and we're going to get this pull around here to in front of the storeroom here. We're going to pick up this jumping jack, so we've got it, and then we're going to get this thing started. Thought I had enough. That old 10-foot joint piece over there, short piece, but it ain't long enough. Story of my life. So I gotta go back up there at Hamlin and get another stick. But basically what we're doing is we're getting so much water coming off this hill out here, and it's running behind my house, and it's carrying a bunch of silt. There's a big pile of rocks. Carried a bunch of silt and everything down through here in my yard and covered my grass up, making a mess. So I cut it right up here on top. I've got a big water diverter ditch that I made. Carry that water off the bank, and then it'll drop in the hole right there in the culvert and carry underneath my parking lot. And then this ditch down here will carry it. Man, I got a little bit of bits of mud everywhere on it. I'll back drag that real hard, clean it up. We're gonna re-roll everything. We left the roller here. The roller ain't went out yet. I tell you right now, that air is cold. It'd be too cold to pressure wash anything today. But it comes out right here, and then it'll dump it over into the creek. So that's what we're working on today. Waiting on my Challenger to get here. Then we gotta go to John Deere and get some parts. Stay tuned. Well, we're got all this cleaned back up pretty good. I should have got another piece of pipe. That was about 3 feet too short, and I wasn't thinking last night when I was measuring all this out. So I had to send Micah after it because the guys are bringing the car down, my Challenger down. They was about 30, 45 minutes out. So I was going to be cutting it close on being here when they got here and all that. So I said, just sent Micah out to get it. But he went to go get us another piece of pipe, and we're going to stick it in there. I've already got everything dressed up. Got everything dressed up good. Got all the mud and stuff back dragged, and this is where I told you I was going to back drag real hard and heavy. I got it all back dragged. Got my ditch. That's all been compacted back in where the culvert was. Everything's compacted in good and tight. I got this here dipped out. I dipped this out about a backhoe bucket and a half wide. That way I can keep that silt dug out of that. That way that silt's not running back in and filling my culvert up. I just put a 12-inch culvert in here. Now I know I'm asking a lot for that little 12-inch culvert to do, but I believe in it. I believe in it. I believe it can do it. That, and it's only it's about 70 feet across there. So, but we got Chumpy. Got to get his. We got to get his rock out of here. We got to get this rock out of here. It's gonna start drying up soon. Right here's where the shot goes. Of course, we went over that a million times. Working on all that. We got a hold of the Amish, and they're pricing me up a shop because I'm scared of those metal buildings. But guys, hang tight. Well, my car showed up, and she's gone. Miss Kay, I let her drive it first, and I ain't even got to set in the seat of it yet. But that's because I told her. I told her to drive it first. She wasn't going to, and then she bailed in her, and oh, she's in love. Girls are in love. Everybody's in love with it. Me and Myko stuck back here slaving away. But I sent Myko after another stick of pipe. Got it. Myko's rolling everything in. Man, I'd go broke if I did this for a living. This took us almost 5.5 hours to put 4 joints of 12-inch culvert in. But I painstakingly salvaged every bit of the gravel and kept it all clean. And we got her. I've done a little diagonal cut right there on it. We're gonna put some riprap on both sides of it. I'll dig that out a little bit, put some riprap in it later on. But I got it out here enough to where it can flow real good. We got to put her fence back up. Myko's rolling everything in. We got to put her fence back up, and then we're going to go to Leslie's and get some parts. I got to go get a sensor for that roller. So hang tight.
Yeah, he's going that way. I can hear him revving it. That sounds so good.
Well, I just took Myko home, dropped it off. Took my car up here and showed my mom and dad there, let them see it. And I'm headed back toward the house now. Everything went pretty good. We're in good shape. Probably gonna do some saw in there tomorrow. We're just kind of waiting on the weather to break. It's been pretty wet. Can't do anything as far as dirt wise. You see, we got the culverts and everything put in. So, but I got my new. This is my Challenger. It's a 2015. It's an SRT. It's got a 392 in it. It's got 485 horse. It's got a standard shift 5-speed in it. It's just something to play with. So me and Miss Kay, we like our standard shifts or cars. If I wanted an automatic, I could have bought an automatic 10 times ago. But I bought this standard shift car, and we it's just a blast. It's just a blast to drive. I got it over into sport mode now. It's got track mode too, but track mode, unless you're drag racing, I just don't think it feels right. I drive this, driving on sport mode all the time, and I love it. I love it. It's just fun. It's just, driving it around. That's what I mean. And you watch YouTube videos on these cars all the time. That's what everybody says. They're just fun to drive. And you don't comprehend that until you drive one. They're just fun to drive. Now, it's got really good tires on it, and I know that I'll have to put a set of tires on this thing probably by March. If I drive it very much, it'll be before then. But yeah, it's just a blast. We get it out. I get up here to the lot. I may have enough daylight left. I'll give y'all some video of it. Well, this is her. She's made it home. It's a 2015 SRT. That's a B5 blue. Can't really tell it from this lighting, but it's a B5 blue SRT. It's sharp. It's a beautiful ride. I didn't go real fancy. I mean, I went as fancy as I could get. I love it. SRT leather seats. It's got all kinds of cool stuff. You can push this little button right here, and then I can adjust by different settings I want. This is my favorite right here. this thing will this thing will tell me how many horsepower and everything that I'm putting out. This is what I usually drive it around in. I like watching my horsepower. It'll go up when I'm running it. It'll tell me how many horse I got and how much torque I'm putting out, miles per hour and all that stuff. It's just awesome. It's just an awesome car. So standard shift, 6-speed. I think I am going to get a Hurst shifter for it. This shifter, it just feels kind of flimsy. I always feel like I'm going to break it or something. But it's awesome.